Today is April 11th, 2026. I told you yesterday. Now, either that is a fake FBI agent, John, or he's insane. Because the guy don't know the law. But he's impersonating a federal agent yesterday at the VA on Y Street in Canton between 1 and 2:30. You got cameras in there. He's a white guy, older, was with an African American guy. We were turning in more paperwork, more notarized statements of Carlson threatening his life. And while we're waiting for that lady to make copies of everything, he's running his mouth. How he was the one that, when that attorney reported it to the police, she was weird with herself. They never reported it to the police. Ever. I went to them. They knew nothing. I went to both. Knew nothing. They say that's a scam for the FBI. Because what were they doing? Trying to extort money out of the FBI. Okay. He said, and after they reported the police, now he's lying. Flat out lying. Because they didn't report it. He said, I told them they could go ahead and go in her house and do whatever they wanted to her. Her being weird with herself. Photoshopped her washing in the shower. My head on some other lady's body. It's already documented, verified. With some other lady's body washing herself in the shower, and they put my head on it in another room in their own stocking tapes. Yeah, Dave hired 2 men on his own. It's Pete and his men. Yeah. Okay. So this guy, he goes on. He said, I told the Department of Justice I taught her a lesson for being weird with herself. I took all the case's money and I passed it out to everyone. I told you, fake FBI agent John. Okay. Now, how many times have they admitted it's a shower scene in the other room? How many times? How many times they make fun of FBI agent John? Made fun of everybody for falling for him. How many times? But he's a fake FBI agent John. If not, he's a crackpot. He is Agent John. He's nuts. But he confessed to passing out the case's money to everyone. He was even bringing up, I heard what Dr. Karp said. And he's the one that got all that done for them. Well, I told you, I had surgery. And where I had all that extra skin, I had it pulled back up. Because I lost all that weight. Years ago. He didn't do it right. Matter of fact, I have like numbness right here permanently. Because they went in and lied to him. And I had went back and was getting some shots, and this nurse came in and went, how are you? I said, not really that good. She went, why? I said, oh, my ex-husband tried to have me killed. He ran a drug scam trying to get away with it, him and his friends. I found out. I said I'd never seen her talk to anybody, and we had dirty well water, and I thought it was that making me sick. I had bruises, throwing up, infected. Here they're drugging me and telling me say weird and molester stuff. They're laughing at me in stores. They were doing that to me and beating on me. And they keep showing up laughing at me in front of people in stores. They drugged me and told me say this, that, and laughing how they frame me. And photoshopped like washing in the shower. I said it's horrible for him to try to get away with trying to have me killed. She looked at me like this. She walked out. The doctor came in and did the shots. Took me a moment to get myself together. And I cleared my head, held my head up high, went to walk outside. He's got his back to me on the phone. You tell those people I'm not interested in helping out. I didn't think about what I did and how illegal it is. That when she was still under anesthetic, to question her and tape her and give it to him. I didn't even think about what I did. Oh, life in federal. Like people said, they should have arrested that doctor years ago. He never got punished at all. And see, where I was talking to that nurse, I said, do you realize where these people are laughing? Where I never seen her talk to anybody. And they were either stabbing me with drugs or lacing drinks. And I was going, doctor, I was really sick, really bruised, really infected. And I never seen her talk to anybody. Where these people are supposed to have been playing with me. Or they drugged you and told you to say this, that, da. I said, somebody else drugged me. They get the same crazy crap out, whatever they put in. Her mouth just dropped open. Well, that guy was laughing about it. Heard what he did for him. I'll give him money to stay quiet. I've been passing out all the cases money. Told the Department of Justice I'm teaching her a lesson for being weird with herself. Oh, you mean weird? Oh, they said they photoshopped all their lives. 18, January 19, it was a feminine white paper above the toilet. March 1st or 3rd or 21, they put two clips together. Put her in a born, it's not her, it's them. Then later on, what you're describing as showering, ha 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 ha, she figured out what they did. May 12th, 22 at noon, they found a tape of them emitting a shower scene in the other room. May 26th, 22 at noon, an attorney ordered that to be shower scene of washing yourself in another room to make her look weird on purpose. By March of 22 out in Navarre, they said how that guy Pete had ordered everything to be drugged and photoshopped and made up on me. To July 24th, 25, they did a body ratio. It wasn't even me. It's some lady showering. It is showering and washing yourself in the shower. But they put my head on her body. But Photoshop that in another room. Where, let's see, December 1st, 25, Walmart 62, the whole thing was a scam to extort money from the government. Her ex-husband was involved. That guy Pete, he hired on his own. She don't even know who he is. And the doctor from before wasn't one of hers, worse for them, and they had lied. He was one of her doctors, and they admitted to using hypnotic drugs and drugged her and told her to say it before. That tape of weird with yourself is nothing but photoshopped and washing in the shower in another room. Oh, you mean the big scam? So you knew that bitch, right? Officer Mark, Officer John, you need to find out who those two guys were. Because he's acting like he's Agent John. I've never met him in person. He was saying, I found out that attorney that we let go in there before. Well, you know what, bitch? I Googled, can an FBI agent allow anyone to illegally monitor you on their own? The answer is no. It's 5 to 10 years for the agent. Can even go up higher. Federal prison. Nobody could let anybody in my home. That's where the Portage County Sheriffs said they had no knowledge of anyone being in my home before. And what these people did is illegal. It's illegal to be in anybody's home but protected custody cases with statements in a court order. See, that's where Officer Reinhardt Louisville, even the FBI, go to jail for being in your home outside a protected custody case with statements in a court order. But you need Officer Mark and John, you need to find out who that guy was in the VA on Y Street. On April 10th, 26, between 1 and 2:30, Carl and I go in there. And there's a African-American guy and a white guy or older. And he's acting like he's Agent John, passing out the case's money. More than likely, it's just an imposter framing him. But you need to find out. If not, you got his confession. My phone's bugged. That he's extorting money from the government and passing it out. Oh. Either way, you win big time. You got the guy impersonating. Or you got that idiot confessing to federal crimes. Win-win. My phone's bugged. And Officer Mark, I know you can hear through my phone. I was sitting out in my one friend Jim's garage years ago, and we were talking about his son edits movies for a living, and he's got a special app in his phone. The movies you watch on TV, he edits them in his phone. They could take words out of sentences, other sentences, tape over, make it look like you said something you didn't. And he could put your head on somebody else's body, eye color, hair color, clothing, change the scenery. It's simple to him because he knows how to use it. And you showed up later. I heard her and her friend talk out that garage. How he edits movies for a living. He has an app on his phone. He could do it. Oh, yeah. But you need to find out who that guy is. You got his confession. If it is Agent John stealing from the case and passing it out to people, you got him. But if not, you got the man impersonating him. You got him. Because I know you can hear through my phone. My phone's tapped. I went out to eat with an officer. He said, "Is your phone tapped by the place?" I said, "Maybe." He said, "Well, is it or not?" I said, "Well, maybe, kind of, sort of." I went and confessed to a crime around me. He started laughing. He said, "Boy, did that take care of a lot of things." Laughed and laughed. So you also have April 9th, 26th at Altman, um, my community health, 7th Street, right behind Altman Hospital. That stupid doctor, that stupid nurse, and all that other stuff that was saying about the fake FBI agent showing up, saying that they're going around making fun of someone. Do you know that's a federal crime of 5 years? Supposed to have had a court order to get my medical records. They already had everything in 18, where they said it down in Magnolia around March 5th, 26th, Bell Store around that time, they were trying to trick someone into giving them my medical records. Hopefully that foolish office did not break federal laws. Seems like they already did. Maybe I ought to give a nice little thing to the medical board. They need to look into them. And start pulling license, and people need to be arrested for this. Because that doctor talking to someone I know you like watching her. It's funny, she yells at those people thinking they're drug dealers, and she still stands up to them. Where that stupid fat nurse, they're making fun of her because she said she had drug dealers after her. Oh, stupid fat bitch. I mean, stupid fat bitch. Go to Faith Family Church. 3,000 people seen him. Judge Peters Group from Florida. I can get you several witnesses on the phone. Oh, let's see. Even my friend Matt, his friend on the police department, knew about the case that Adrian opened with me, knew about the Texas group that they're all after. I talked to a retired CIA agent, wanted to talk to me about the Texas group. Oh. Oh. So you're going to say they're making fun of me because she said that they were after? Yeah, they were. I got my skull dented in. I was raped. I was tortured. And I deserve a damn lot more respect than out of that office. Officer Mark and John, you need to find out who was a fake agent. Because I've seen you yell at people. She's one of our informants. You leave her alone. How about some of the other officers? She almost died to save everyone. And it's ridiculous for anybody to insult her. She almost died to save children. They always knew she was drugged and told to say it before. And that tape of Weird with Yourself is nothing but a shower scene in the other room of washing yourself. And you always knew it was photoshopped and they had drugged me and told me to say it before. It was just a scam. And she almost died to save everyone. Remember? Why don't you give them a nice little talking to, then find out who the fuck's been in there? And that fat nurse, oh, they said they used hypnotic drugs on her. I said, ha. She needs fired. Big time. And that snotty doctor, well, they go around lying to people. And see, with HIPAA violations, where I went to the Ohio ear and neck surgeon to get I had a ball of wax in my ear I couldn't get out. They were talking in the back. Some psychiatrist showed up, thought they could badmouth her here. Said if she says that she was part of an FBI case, she's crazy. That we told them we didn't want to hear it and to get out of her office. She probably was part of an FBI case. That's why they're badmouthing her. Exactly. Well, HIPAA violations, they're not allowed to talk to them. I didn't sign a release. See, then you go August 31st, 25. It's documented and verified they used hypnotic drugs on her when they drugged me and told me to say it before. That's why she has no memory of those people and why she had a metal taste in her mouth. No one's allowed to say a word. So something that's documented and verified in an FBI case. And that snotty fat bitch. Yeah. The FBI showed up at the court order wanting her medical records. Where they're trying to trick someone into giving to them. Get the idea? Yeah, and then that doctor going out and making a phone call. I know you like watching her. It's not even funny. They talked about some doctor like watching me in 18 and 19 from there. I don't know who he is. The freaky little pervert. I don't know you. It's probably that freaking Henry Mauvie. Now we're going to put it this way. But you need to find out who was in there. And where somebody was outside my room. I know they wrote up those doctors from before as crackpots. They didn't know what they were doing. And the reason she couldn't walk for a while was because they did all those surgeries on her stomach and that big surgery on her back. Duh. Makes you legs going numb, weakness, and loss of use of your legs for a while. And some of it times it's permanent. I have a 5-inch scar on my back. Then you take the massive body swelling, putting pressure on all those incisions. Yeah. Then my knees being popping out of place from the massive swelling. Being drained by an orthopedic surgeon. They were crackpots. But if you need to find out who's been in there, maybe educate them a little bit. Maybe ought to show her a little more respect. She's one of our informants, because what she lived through, got all that information on those people and those drug dealers. She has a dent in her head where they jumped her. She was raped. She was tortured. She was human trafficked and repeatedly raped. She was drugged till she lost 70 pounds. Her stomach, that's why it's shifted up under her ribs. And you even verified she has a large pouching from being beat in her stomach so hard. She almost died helping us. need to show her a little more respect. This whole thing's just a scam. Who the hell was in here? That would be good. Do the bad cop thing, please. But it's not funny they're going around with fake auditors trying to get people's medical records. Maybe I put a little tip into the medical board what's going on in that crazy hospital, how they're just winging it and talking to anybody about anybody. The FBI shuts hospitals down for them. But that guy, and that was the 9th. April 9th, 26th. No, April 10th, 26th. April 10th, 26th at the VA on Y Street in Canton. Between 1 and 2:30. That guy was acting like he's Agent John. I've never met him in person. But he called me by name. He was talking. He said, "Oh, Karen came in today." That's Karen. And he was talking how he told the Department of Justice he stole all my money and passed it out to everyone. Teach her a lesson for being weird with yourself. Oh, you mean the shower scene in the other room? Photoshopped on purpose? Or the FBI Agent John Feller that's on the tapes before? Oh, come on now. It was only a stunt. Is that what's going on? Ha 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 ha. June 7th, 23. November 18th, 22. That weird, one of the guys from the beginning of the case, they called Eric. All the tapes before were me and not her. It was my idea to come up with it, my idea to do it, my idea to say it for all these people to turn on, and they fell for it. Our officer Mark, remember when you documented and verified it was a drug cartel in my home before? Seen him? So, more that guy is, you either have Agent John's confession that he stole the case's money, or you got the guy impersonating him. My phone's blocked. And I need you to find out who's in Albany Hospital impersonating federal agents stealing records. Yeah, this is bad. And the FBI still owes me that money. He did not tell the Department of Justice that they would have that fool arrested so fast. It ain't even funny. Oh, I told that attorney's office they could just go in and do whatever they want. Da, da, da. Google it. It's 5 to 10 years, sweetie. Can be up to life. Huh? You don't got that kind of authority to give permission. And nothing was ever reported to the police. They didn't know about him. They've hired 2 men on his own. Get the idea. They didn't know. And what these people did is illegal. Yeah. And they even said it would be illegal to look and listen. I told them how they laugh at me in stores, how they photoshopped a shower scene of washing yourself in the shower in the other room. Nobody knew about it. He said that's illegal. It's illegal to be in anybody's home. But protected custody cases with statements in a court order and only place in agencies. So, see what I mean? And that guy did not tell the Department of Justice he was passing out my money. That's theft of government funds. Extortion out of him. See, that's where I think he's a fake FBI agent, John. But if not, got the false confession. My God. Got a lot of stuff to handle, guys. I'm going to upload this. Oh, Texas cars have been around me a lot last couple days. You know I had 2 Kingsmen follow me on April 1st, 26th, Dollar Tree next to Central Catholic, across from McDonald's. They followed me for a while and they were talking about trying to sell me and then buying me and stuff. It was horrifying. And yeah, you need to find them. I'm gonna upload this.